Hey, Coach. Ben Geffner, WMUC Sports. What was it like going against Coach Frese, former assistant coach, first time Maryland and Iowa State have faced off in program history for both teams? What was that like, regardless win, lose, or draw? What was that experience like?
Awful. It's awful. I mean, Brenda's part of my family, and you just, as excited as you are for your players and your fans, you look down at the other bench and their emotions are a little different right now. So I know that's what the tournament's about, and it's a story, but it was awful.
Emily, this one's for you. Ben Geffner, WMUC Sports. 14 assists today. Can you talk about the passing throughout, especially in that second half, and how you guys were so effective getting it to Audi, getting it to three-point shooters out there on the perimeter, and what made you guys so effective in coming back down 20?
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a credit to the attention that Audie draws inside. When we throw it in there, she goes and gets it every time, and she finishes so well. And then when she gets rolling, they have to suck inside, and so then the skip shots are open, and the shooters were knocking them down in the second half. And so people were executing really well in the second half, and that's just kind of a credit to where the coaches put us in the right spots, and putting us in places that we can be successful.
Hey, Coach. Ben Geffner, WMUC Sports. You guys had 7 new players this season, obviously losing 2 of your key veterans last year. Can you talk about just Shy, Bree, others stepping up into key roles this season over the course of it and their growth?
I mean, they stayed the course. They accepted the responsibility. I mean, to be able to see that growth from Bree from her freshman year to her sophomore year. And really, this team, I mean, every single time we had it roll in, we'd have an injury, we'd have a kid go down, and they just continued to, fill those different roles. So that, like I told them in the locker room, bodes well when you have to deal with that kind of adversity later in life.
Yeah, Coach, despite the end result, can you talk about some of the positives with Allie Kubek's game today? Much needed scoring-wise, 29 points. She mentioned, the growth in confidence over the year. What did you guys talk about before the game, and what did you think about that playing out throughout?
Yeah, I shared with her at shoot-around. I'd listened to this podcast on confidence and just, the lessons out of it. And, she shared back when her first shot goes in, then she knows she's good. And I had to kind of change that wiring. I'm glad her first shot went in because until we can fix that. But, that's who she's got to be for us, with the experience that she has and how she can shoot the basketball and what she can do for this team. So I was happy to see that for Allie today. I mean, she's had a long course herself with 2 ACL injuries and coming back this season, and she's had a lot of highs and lows. So we definitely needed every single one of those points in the first half to be able to give us that spread.
Iowa State had 50 points in the paint overall. You talk about just the defensive game plan going into it and just why you guys weren't able to stop them down low in the second half.
I mean, Audie's a great talent, big and strong, go through his contacts well. And, we were willing to give that up. What we couldn't afford was them to get hot from the 3, which they did in the second half. And I think that was really the nail in the coffin. You saw in the first half, we let her have those points and really shut down everybody else. Second half, kind of struggled to keep the shooters not hot.